Hello, and welcome to the devlog for Pixel Planet for the 12th of the 7th, 2019. And today I've got like a mix of things to show off, basically. I'll show off the new assets and stuff we've added into the game, and Ryan will fill you in sort of more details of the actual design itself in the later half of this video. But just to start off, all the new tile sets are in the game, and along with the new tile sets, we've got new planet graphics in the game. Backgrounds are still being worked on, and pretty much that's going to be one of the main things next week, is going to be getting the backgrounds implemented into the game properly. So for this week, trying which mini games would be good for showing off. We also redid a lot of the maps just to have smaller blocks in them, just to better show off the new tile sets, because they are higher detail than the old ones. Just wondering why I just click through all this here. I mean, sure, we'll just go for here. I said the old backgrounds are still in there right now, but we're having all new backgrounds getting worked on. I've got the futuristic tile set here. I read this is just going to show the top ones. Rocky new set. So that's the main menu. Ice set. Desert. Hopefully get another new one. Oh yeah, well, there was a dead planet, which suits this minigame the best, except unfortunately I cut it out immediately because I guess I double tapped the button. So the coral planet, just got a sort of like sea lifey vibe going for it. Yeah, so there's all the new tile sets. There are some more as well, so Ryan will go into a bit more detail. But overall, I am really happy with how the new sets are coming along. Just, it's a much higher level of detail than what we had in the game before. Especially when you see it sort of like up close, like the coral there, like it looks a lot nicer than these old ones up close. It isn't still in the game though, just for references and stuff like that. We haven't actually taken them out of the game yet. Also, we've still got a couple of soundtracks to find for the planets, but there's 8 8 music tracks now for 8 of the planets, and then 2 of them right now are just using another planet's theme because we haven't got that sorted out just yet. I guess something else I'll also show off is if I go to the game manager for us and I set the encounter up to 10. Then I'll show off some of the new planet graphics we got as well. Because we should go into the transition screen here. Take it from Swamp World, land down on the City World. So all the new planets have got graphics and they all look a little more, just a little more to them than just before when they were sort of just like a color shade. Sploosh right into the water. Yeah. So we've got a lot more of those as well, which I'm sure Ryan will also probably show off. But yeah, we've got one of those now for each single planet, and yeah, I think it's just adding some nice new details to the game. It's like just the new art assets coming in, the new sound effects and music coming in, just all together is really helping sort of pour more life into the game. Now I've got a few more mini games to show off. Not as many this week because there's been a lot of asset work and we've still been working on the sounds. Okay, the menu sounds and stuff are in now. Which I guess I can quickly just navigate the menus to show them off. They're quite quiet and it's also not the most exciting thing in the world. But we do technically now have menu sounds. Right, I'll take us into the new mini game, so 48. This one's all about jumping on the heads of these guys and trying not to get hit by the bomb, essentially. But, like, yeah, don't do that. You gotta Goomba stomp them. So that might be a registered technique, actually. But, no, and then if I up this, for example, and jump straight into the bomb, but upping that, yeah, it increases the speed they're moving at, and also you get less height from your jumps. Oh, should have gone the other way. Yeah, so I'm going to take that back down just to so keep it consistent. 49 we have is a breakout style game with randomized block spawning, essentially. I'm not the best at breakout, but on the easiest difficulty it's hard to mess up because the paddle is fairly forgiving. I'm still gonna mess it up though, aren't I? Yep. Ah! That was close. Ah, the timer state's not been implemented into this game yet. That's something I can do quickly after this video. And we've got, I'm just gonna check actually, wasn't anything in the console for that? No, that wasn't. Yeah, let me turn this up to like higher levels. So we got a smaller panel, and there's a chance that more blocks will spawn in. So how it works is each block has a random chance of spawning, and the spawn the sort of calculation to work out if it will spawn or not is increased with the difficulty. Yeah, so sort of like Brick Breaker or Breakout or Clock Breaker, probably. There's a lot of different names for it, but I'm sure everyone's probably seen some variety of that before. And this one is not finished yet. I'll be finishing this one off tomorrow. This is a Space Invader type deal. So you see it's missing sound effects right now. So we're going to have to add those in. And I basically want to work on getting in the animation so the ships will actually explode when you shoot them. And also need to work on balancing, because right now it's too easy to kill them all because they all follow the same path. So I'm just going to add in new points, make them follow that. But the points are already it's all handled in the script. So if I just put new points in, it will just follow them and I have to update the script or anything. So it shouldn't be too bad. So I'm just going to be putting new sound effects into that and getting it to play explosion animation when the thing goes down. I'll also may as well, because at least the grayscale changes are in there so far. So, but up it real high, you see that things move a lot faster. It's also a delay between shots, so you can't just spam fire to take stuff out. But I've done enough testing at this point, and I'm pretty sure it's a fair wait between shots, so you can still quite easily, well, not necessarily quite easily, but you can deal with all the things, even up to 10. Like, you're never going to be stuck, like, thinking, oh, if I don't have a shot right now, if I had a shot right now, I'd not lose. So I did a balance work around that. Yeah, I mean, next week I'll probably show off that one finished, along with sound effects and stuff being implemented for it. But yeah, sound effects are in pretty much every other part of the game now, just we're missing them from the couple latest mini games. And that's most of what I have to show you for this week.
Hi everyone, Ryan here. Today I'm going to talk about the planet designs that I've been working on, and as well as some of the backgrounds I've been working on, which you've seen a couple of. but I've worked on about 3 or 4 more roughly this week, so I'll be showing them off. So as you can see, I'm going to start off with the planets. Finally got around to design every single new planet that we've got. So we've got our cityscape here, where you can see it's not particularly completely flat because it's supposed to be buildings and stuff. Obviously you can't really see them because it's 32 by 32 pixels, so I couldn't add that much detail to it, but I'm pretty happy with like it's mostly concrete but also got some kind of grass on it, and you know, it looks like Earth but more concrete basically. We've got a coral island, which I kept basically the same coral design. I didn't want to make it overly complicated again. We've got a dead planet. Once again, trying to stick to the same kind of style with the tile sets. We've got our desert planet, I believe. Just kind of sandy, basically. Digital planet, once again, same colours and vibe as the tile sets. Ice planet, which I still can't unsee the slight Pepsi logo, but here we are. We've got a futuristic planet. We've got our jungle planet. We've got our rocky planet, which I literally made it into a rock. And then our swamp planet. So they all look pretty good. I'm pretty happy with them so far. I might add a little bit more detail to them later on, but at the moment I'm pretty happy with how they look, and I'm sure Dylan will be showing some off when he's implemented the rest in-game. Now I want to move on to the background. So we've seen the frozen one, which I showed off last week. We've got the cityscape, which I also showed off last week, and then we go on to the 3 more that I've done. I am in the middle of doing the futuristic one, which I don't really want to show off yet because it's not completely finished, but I'm just in the middle of kind of adding details and stuff, and I'll be probably doing that the rest of today, to be honest. So we've got our digital one. The important thing about backgrounds is making sure that they don't blend in too much with the tile set, because otherwise players won't be able to see where they're supposed to be standing on. So the digital tile set is super bright, so I thought digital background, I'll go a bit darker for you to be able to see basically where you're supposed to be standing. And all of these are going to be parallax in some mini games. Not a lot, but they'll all be at least slightly parallax. We've got a desert, pretty simple sand dunes kind of stuff. I was going to do like a pyramid and stuff like that, but I feel like this is pretty simple. It's easy to tile across and stuff like that. And then we've got our dead planet. Then we've got our dead planet, which is you know, dead trees, bit creepy. We have the lava-ish floor, so we thought we'd have the lava kind of crawling up the trees slowly. Once again, parallax, trying to go a little bit with a more spooky vibe on this one. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the 3 that I've done this week. Like I said, I've got another one in the works, but I don't really want to show off my work in progress yet, but I'm really happy with that. Next week I'm going to be hopefully finishing off all the backgrounds. So yeah, I hope you look forward to seeing those off, and remember that we do have a Patreon, so if you'd like to support our Patreon, there'll be a link in the description, and you'll be able to have early access to devlogs, early access to first impression videos, and also every Friday we release a Patreon post basically going into more detail of what the devlog says, which we really enjoy writing them up, and I hope people enjoy reading them too. That's it for this devlog, I believe. So remember to subscribe if you're into indie game dev and see how Pixel Planet grows. So yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.